Come on! Where do I even start? I didn't say I was going to do any sort of content to this. Obviously, it wasn't on, but sometimes I just want to get it out at the time, people. You know, when I'm fuming with a performance, not so happy, sometimes I like to get my reaction out. And that's what we're going to be doing here. Did say my thoughts on it in the first half on my Instagram story. Make sure you are following that if you're not already. Links to them are in the description. And with my other socials, my main one is the one I put it on, Tyler_boy_B. But yeah, Grimsby Town 3, Luton Town 0. Where do I start? Like I said, it's the lineup. It is the lineup. Now, all these people, Thorpe's back in the squad, woohoo! Yeah, good youngster, you know, good player we got on our hands, you know, for the future. But this was a good opportunity to, you know, go and face Southampton in the next round. Obviously, with Nathan Jones being a manager as well, that history in that sense to it, regarding everything he'd done for us, the position he put us in. But no, we want to start Elliot Thorpe, who hasn't played since my birthday, which was the 25th of October, and he played for 1 minute. Which just doesn't make no sense whatsoever why he started tonight. It was always going to be a difficult game anyway. Against Grimsby away, you know, the more lower you go down in the football leagues, the more physical the teams are. And Grimsby are that team that dig deep. You know, you saw it in the reverse fixture, the 2-2. Yeah, we were poor defensively, but they still, you know, done really well. And tonight they just capitalised on us being so poor. And they were just really good. They were the ones getting onto the balls. We wasn't. You know, we wasn't good enough. They were the ones winning the battles, etc. But the lineup, 4-4-2. When do we ever play a 4-4-2? Now, I know we wouldn't be able to play CDMs, you know, it can be or not being there, but just play what we usually play. Rob Edwards got it wrong tonight. Could you imagine if that was Nathan Jones at that time? Everyone would be slagging him off. What, just because Rob Edwards is a little bit calmer in press conferences now? We're not going to ask questions tonight, no. He's got to admit that he's got it wrong. This is coming out before his post-match. If he doesn't admit that he's got it wrong, then, mate, you've got to admit when you've got it wrong at the end of the day. And he's got it wrong tonight, yeah? Why are you starting Thorpe? Why are you starting Thorpe? Now, like I said, I like Thorpe. He's a good player. But away against this sort of side, Ruddock, when he come on, you saw how good he was. Ruddock's been brilliant recently, you know. And also, Ruddock was with us at these times when we were playing these sort of teams as well. So he knows how to deal with it. And you saw it when he come on, how dominant in midfield he was and how much better he made the midfield look. I just don't understand. Elliot Thorpe, like I said, he hasn't played since my birthday. So I don't understand why he played this game. It doesn't make no sense. 4-4-2 as well. Like I say, when do we ever play that? We should have just went with what we usually went with, which, you know, you can know it as the 3-5-2, whatever. Or there's other ways of knowing it. And my lineup would have been Ethan in goal, which it was. Back three would have been Bell as the left side. He's been brilliant there the last two games. I would have went Lockyer in the middle. And then I would have went with... who'd have went with on the right? I'd have went probably Burke. I'm not going to lie. But Osho, I didn't mind that. He didn't help himself tonight, no, I have to be real. And then the wing backs, I would have went Fred and Doherty. And then, you know, in the midfield, I'd have went with our midfield in you know, probably what we usually play in the league. Even though I would have liked seeing Cambia, but okay, fair enough, he's not there. He's just come into the team, so fair enough. But Rob Edwards got it wrong today. He got it wrong, and if he doesn't admit to that, I'll be annoyed. Now, I'm not sitting here saying Rob Edwards out or any stupidness like that, because he's done really well with us throughout his time here, you know. Games we've lost before, we've lost narrowly. Middlesbrough, And I think there's another game we lost narrowly, but I can't quite remember. If anyone knows, let me know. But, you know, he just got it wrong today. I just don't understand why Elliot Thorpe started. I really don't, considering, like I said, he hasn't played since my birthday. Didn't make no sense to me. But credit to Grimsby, they were much better than us. They obviously, you know, on that scoreline, they're a lot better than us. But they were the ones winning the stuff, wanting to win, at determination. Their crowd, it was always going to be a difficult game. You know, we should have started Ruddock. Especially with how he's been as well. You know, it was a good opportunity to progress, especially with how we've been away from home this season. You know, but he got it wrong tonight. Rob Edwards got it wrong. And yeah, it was just very, very frustrating. You know, a lot of players' performances weren't great as well. Even players I would have started, I'll be honest, like Fred, didn't sound that great. You know, foul throws. It annoys me how players at that level still do foul throws. I remember watching a Premier League game a couple of weeks ago and there's a foul throw there as well. It's shocking. It's absolutely shocking. How can you be that high up in football and do foul throws? Are you serious? Couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it whatsoever. You know, Woodrow didn't sound too great. He had like one decent chance, but other than that, he didn't really sound too great. I would have started Morris. But yeah, there weren't a lot of great performances. I just felt from the first half, it was going to be a big ask to come back. Obviously, we went 3-0 down in the first half. Game for me was, you know, pretty much done in the first half, just with a sense of formation. The fourth, why? We just never played out. Like I said, it was a good opportunity to progress and play Southampton. It felt like it was written for us to play Southampton as well with the Nathan Jones thing, etc. But we got the formation wrong, you know, and certain players starting wrong, in my opinion. You know, it was just very frustrating. Like I said, Thorpe, I know he's a good player and he's going to be a good player going forward. But today, in a game like that, away from home, against a physical side like Grimsby, I just don't understand why he started. Ruddock used to play these games all the time when we were back down in them lower leagues, like I said earlier. So I don't understand why he didn't start. And you saw how good he was when he come on, you know. Frustrating, man. And them fans that went to that, shout out to all of them. I think it was just over 500. I know Alex went. Shout out to him every time. They deserve a refund. And it's not anything, because we lost to Grimsby or anything like that. It's the manner we lost. Not good enough. You know, it was just terrible. It was just absolutely terrible. But credit to Grimsby. I was actually talking to a Grimsby fan earlier on the Luton Instagram. And it was just a Luton thing, who's going? And I was like, unfortunately not. And this Grimsby fan said, you don't want to come to ours, this is shit, etc. I was like, no, I only wanted to go to tick it off. Do you know what I mean? Tick it off as a ground to been to. And he was like, it's going to be 3-0 Luton anyway, mate. So that aged well, didn't it? He's a Grimsby fan as well. So he's probably shocked right now. But it's not good enough. And the thing that annoys me now, people go, I didn't want to play Southampton anyway. You're full of rubbish, mate. You're full of absolute rubbish. You'd have loved to play Southampton and try and get one over Nathan Jones. And it would have been a good time to, especially with the position them guys are in, you know, throughout the whole thing, you know. The season ain't been great for Southampton. Well, in cups it's been decent. Obviously I got to the League Cup semi-final and that, but an FA Cup was still in it. But, you know, it'd been a good time. It'd been a good time to try and get one over him. But credit to Grimsby. They just were the better side. But we got it wrong. Well, Rob Edwards got it wrong today. He got it wrong. And I expect him to come out and admit that he's got it wrong. And if he doesn't, I'll be very disappointed, to be honest. Because he did. You know, we all make mistakes, but it's just frustrating. Because I really wanted to progress and play Southampton, man. What a game that would have been and all. But fair play to Grimsby, like I said. But yeah, just absolutely shocking from us, really. But yeah, that is where I'm going to end the match reaction. Obviously, me and my dad will get more into it on the Hat Show on Friday. Woohoo. Sorry, my phone just came up there, 20%. So it's good that I'm wrapping it up now, isn't it? But yeah, Let me know your thoughts on the game down below. Grimsby fan, Luton fan, or a neutral fan that watched it or saw anything from it, let me know. And yeah, don't forget to smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Turn on notification bells so you never miss an upload or a scheduled stream. Do want to follow me across any of my socials. Links to them are in the description. And yeah, subscribe to my other channel. Turn on notification bell for that as well. T-Boys TV Extra. And yeah, I will see you lot in a bit. So take care and peace.